Hi everyone, welcome to my recap of the second round of the 2025 Saudi World Series Go-Kart Championship, which was held as part of KartSport SA's event out at the Bend. The day started with a 7-minute practice session, which was then followed by 15 minutes of qualifying. Let's take a quick ride on board for my fastest lap of qualifying. Out of the 16 people who were competing today, I managed to qualify in second position. This meant that I would be starting the first 7-lap heat race from the front row of the grid. With the first place qualifier unable to make the start of this race, I was going to be alone on the front row of the grid for my first ever rolling start. At the end of the first lap, I had managed to start to create a little gap to the karts behind me. However, this gap quickly disappeared as the race was placed under caution due to some incidents that happened further back in the field. Once all the karts were back on track, I led the field back to the green flag. After the restart, I managed to stay in the lead and was starting to move clear of the battle for second place. managed to hold on to my position and finish Heat 1 in first place, securing my first ever heat race victory. This meant that I would be starting the second 7-lap heat race from pole position. At the end of lap 1, I had managed to stay in first place and was focused on hitting my marks and starting to build a buffer to the karts behind me. After successfully making my way through some lap traffic, I managed to take victory in Heat 2. Then we kicked back and watched some of the other classes take to the track. The feature race was a fully inverted grid, meaning that I would be starting from the very back. After an action-packed first lap, I was already up to 4th place, with 6 laps left to try and catch the leaders. With 5 laps to go, I was up to 2nd place, with my sights set on trying to catch up to the back of the leader. With only 1 lap to go, I was right behind 1st place, I just needed to find a way past. With the help of a lapped kart, I managed to take the lead on the final lap of the race and win my first SODI World Series event. It was an action-packed day and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I cannot wait to get back out there and do it all again in March for round 3 of the championship. Thanks for watching.